I don't know how to billboard this properly. I just want to say, stick around. I'm going to talk to you about Sears. That's later on in the show. Now, I want to get serious for a moment. We had some news here. A young boy in Britain was awarded an honorary badge. That is, he became an honorary member of the Los Angeles Police Department by way of a wish granted him from the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And you've heard of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Terrific people who will grant a wish or somehow find a way to have a young child's dream come true. These are children who are terminally ill. And this young boy from Surrey, England, got his wish granted Wednesday. This is last Wednesday after Los Angeles Police Chief Bernard Parks made him an honorary LAPD officer. 8-year-old Stephen Coombs suffers from a life-threatening brain tumor. He told the Make-A-Wish Foundation that he wanted to visit and work with the LAPD. Parks gave Coombs an official badge along with a T-shirt, a hat, and 2 days' worth of tours. Officer Jason Lee told Channel 2 in Los Angeles that the schedule of events was based around the boy's interests in the departments. The Director of Public Relations and Communication for the Los Angeles Make-A-Wish chapter, Shelley Ginsburg, said in a press release that Coombs told the foundation's affiliate in the United Kingdom that he wanted to become an officer after hearing about the LAPD on television. We have a law enforcement student from L.A. Pierce College on the line with us, Dave Oliva. Dave, you take law enforcement at Pierce, and you eventually do have an eye toward joining the Los Angeles Police Department in the L.A. Police Academy. Is that correct?
First of all, Mr. Ernst, I want to say thank you very much for having me on your program to talk about this.
You're welcome.
But I want to say that I do eventually want to become Los Angeles Police Department, a member of the LAPD, because I do feel the LAPD is it's the best police department, in the world. If you look at, even with the Rampart stuff that's going down right now.
I was going to say, they're not getting very good publicity these days, are they?
No, they're not getting good publicity, but the police are always getting bad publicity, and the LAPD always seems to me like getting some pretty bad knocks. But I will say this to all of the people listening to your broadcast tonight. LAPD is the best police, even with all of the problems that they have, is the best police department in the world. It has always been my dream to be a member of LAPD, and someday, God willing, in the Virgin Mary, I hope someday that I will be a police officer. And
now, you are taking law enforcement at L.A. Pierce College. That's a junior college?
Yes, sir. That's a 2-year program. And then I want to go into the L.A. Police Academy and hopefully, be LAPD.
At the L.A. Police Academy, they train officers for municipalities throughout California, correct?
That is my understanding. Various small cities, small police forces around the city of Los Angeles, they send their officers there prospective officers there to train to be police officers at the L.A. Police Academy that they have there. But I want to be LAPD.
No, you do not want to join any other force.
That's correct. And the reason why I wanted to speak with you tonight, I heard about this young boy who has a brain tumor, and I'm really sorry to hear that the boy is sick, and I'm also sorry to hear that, that it's life-threatening or whatever.
Well, it's a terminal illness.
That is correct. That Make-A-Wish Foundation does that for kids, but my life, I've always wanted to be LAPD. And when I read about that...
You had some problems?
Yes, sir, I did.
Tell us about it. Because I know you contacted my producer before we went on the air.
Well, not to interrupt you, Mr. Henry, but I've always felt that, that's like a knife to my heart. A kid who is over in, England, who has a brain tumor, that's not good, but he gets to be LAPD. I don't understand that. All of my life, I've come up a very tough way.
No, this is what you were saying to Mike before we went on the air. You've had a tough life, too. You don't come from a rich family?
No, sir. I don't come from a rich family. I come from, working-class people in Monterey Park, California, and nobody has given me an LAPD badge. Nobody has allowed me to be honorary LAPD, but some little kid in England, because he has a brain tumor, gets to be LAPD. And that,
Does it frustrate you?
Yeah, it frustrates me. It makes me angry. Like I said, I didn't have the greatest life either. You know, I did not have a brain tumor, nor do I have one now. But I have always, I mean, I had attention. What do you call it? Attention syndrome?
ADD.
I'm sorry.
Attention deficit disorder.
The syndrome for it.
Yes, sir.
That's the one that I had.
Yeah, that's called attention deficit syndrome, attention deficit disorder.
That is correct. Yes. I had serious blemishing.
Did you have acne?
No, I didn't have acne, but I had serious blemishing, like along my back and everything, which is not good. You're a teenage boy, stuff like that. I mean,
okay, but what you're basically saying is that you had,
and there wasn't no Make-A-Wish Foundation for me. You know, there was no Make-No-Wish Foundation for me. Okay, but some little kid who's not an American, he lives over in another country, and he gets to be LAPD. That was like somebody taking a steak knife, you know, just like a meat cleaver, man, and burying it in my neck. And for me, that was
okay, and that's why you've contacted members of the press. Let me say this: you're how old?
I'm 19.
You're 19 years old. You feel that this kid, there's other reasons beyond the little boy in England with the brain tumor getting this badge. You feel there are other reasons why it shouldn't happen?
Well, first of all, you have to understand something, Mr. Hendrie, and everybody knows this who has ever had an honorary badge of, for the police. That makes you an official police officer. You have arrest power, you have detention power, you have search, and you have some seizure power. That is the most insane thing that has ever happened to me, to see this kid who's 8 years old with a brain tumor. You're
saying technically he's a cop?
Technically, yeah.
No, isn't an honorary badge?
No. Look what happened to LA County Sheriff, man. They gave out honorary badges to some dudes. These dudes are going around with guns and stuff. You give out an honorary badge to some little kid in England who has like a brain problem. That's insanity. Okay? That's number one. Number two, for whatever reason may be, that kid has arrest power and he has search and seizure power too. That means that, you know.
Well, you're not saying the kid's going to come to L.A. and arrest. I understand the nature of an honorary appointment. Okay, most of these people are incapable of being police officers, right?
But I'm saying technically.
You're saying technically that kid can arrest somebody.
Right. He technically can do that. So if you want somebody to technically be able to arrest somebody who has had a bad life or who had difficult things happen to him, you could do it for me.
And that is your point, right?
That is my point, because I've had a difficult life too. I would like to be honorary LAPD too, and on top of that, I could make arrests and not be no kid, you know, with no brain tumor messing it up or whatever. Because,
well, I mean, he's a little boy.
Yeah, no, but I mean, a kid with a brain tumor is bound. He'd mess it up. I don't see how no kid with a brain tumor could not mess up. You know.
Well, I don't think that boy is going to be making any arrests. I mean, the little boy has a life-threatening illness.
No, I understand that. I don't mean to say nothing bad about him, but I'm saying that's a bad thing, man. Give a kid with a tumor a badge or something. So that's why I contacted the press. That's why I'm saying to you, I want to be LAPD too, but I got no honorary badge. You know. And
okay, Dave, hold on, all right?
I'm sorry?
Hold on, okay?
Yes, sir. And I also...
All right, hold the line there, Dave. That's Dave Oliva. He is a student at Pierce College in the Valley. And he his lifelong ambition is to be a member of the Los Angeles Police Department. He's a little bit upset that the LAPD has given an honorary badge to a little boy, an 8-year-old boy in England who has a brain tumor. And he's on our air tonight talking about it. And we're letting him talk about it and taking your comments, too. 1-800-449-8686. 1-800-449-8686. The Phil Hendrie Show. Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686, 1-800-449-8686. We have a aspiring L.A. Police Department, an aspiring L.A. Police Department officer on the line, I guess is what we could call you, David, although you are still in school, correct?
Phil, as yet I don't have the honor to call myself...
So you're not an LAPD officer?
No, sir, I'm not, but I hope someday very deeply that I will. And one of the reasons why I called, because of this kid...
All right, now let me reset for the audience, okay?
I'm sorry?
Let me reset for the audience. You found out about a young boy in England, this young man in England, by the name of,
Stephen Coombs.
Stephen Coombs, yeah, thank you. He got a badge, honorary position with the Los Angeles Police Department because he is with Make-A-Wish and because it was his dying wish.
Right.
And you feel that you would like the honorary badge, too?
Well, I don't want it to sound like I don't want no sick kid to be a cop, but an honorary police department badge, man, that's like almost official. And I had bad stuff happen to me as a kid, you know. And
okay, I understand that, but you're saying that you feel you would like to publicly be sponsored for something like this?
Yes, sir, I would.
Okay. David, I'm just getting a background. I'm not criticizing. You understand that?
No, I understand that, but that's why I called in, because I wanted you to be, what do you call it, like a sponsor or something.
Okay, I understand that. I'm going to talk to you about that in a minute. I'm going to take a phone call, all right?
I'm sorry?
I want to take a phone call. You having a hard time hearing me?
No, I can hear you pretty good, but I didn't hear the last thing you said.
Okay, I'm taking a phone call. Here is Gainesville on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
In reference to the honorary badge, I guarantee that little 8-year-old boy would trade places with that guy in a heartbeat. I mean, you can go to any cop store and get yourself a badge. And
I would trade places with him in a heartbeat.
So you would die for a badge?
I would have to, if I became LAPD, maybe I would have to die. You know what I'm saying?
No, what the man's saying is you'd rather get a terminal illness?
No, I don't want to have no brain tumor or anything, but my life was bad too, you know? Why does a kid from England get to have it?
I'm sure he's arresting a lot of people in England with his honorary badge.
Technically, though, he does have arrest powers, sir, and that's something you have to think about.
Yeah, and I guarantee he's not going to come over to California and arrest somebody on his bicycle.
But technically, he does have that. And all I'm saying is that if they gave me an honorary badge, I live in Los Angeles. I can go to the Hollenbeck Division or whatever and go over and get the badge. Okay? And I could be much more effective as an honorary police officer than some kid, you know, of the Make-A-Wish Foundation does.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you for your call tonight. Here is Jacksonville on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello?
Yeah, hey, how you doing?
Fine, sir.
You know, what kind of police officer or aspiring police officer is going to be envious or jealous of a little kid whose last dying wish wants to be an LAPD? I mean, kind of Make-A-Wish program is there to establish the last hopes and dreams of a dying child who won't even grow up to be 19 years old.
No, but I'm saying that my life...
Do you really think that you'd be a good police officer without compassion for others, compassion for this little boy that has a brain tumor whose dying wish is to be an honorary police officer?
They did not have to make him know.
How can you even compare yourself to this kid who's dying?
They did not have to make him know.
I grew up with ADHD, buddy. I know what it's like. I made my life. I know what
I
am.
grew up with attention syndrome, too. I got attention syndrome, too.
I don't hand out saying, hey, give me this because everybody else is giving it, man.
Do you have a syndrome?
On the welfare line and hold your hand out like it seems like you want everything given to you.
Do you have the syndrome?
Stay in college, get educated, learn the English language, and don't put double negatives hey, I ain't got no brain.
Do you have a syndrome or do you not? Do you have the syndrome? Do you have the syndrome?
Yeah, I do have ADHD. I've had it all my life. I'm quite a successful business person right now.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but I had attention syndrome, okay?
Well, dude, that's the same thing. Evidently, you're not educated enough to realize ADHD and ADD is the same thing, just that ADHD has hyperactivity with it.
ADHD is what, sir? Attention
deficit hyperactive disorder. It's the same thing as ADHD, just I'm a little more hyperactive than the other people are.
No, but I didn't have no hyperactive, man. But what I did have was the attention syndrome.
What you have is
deficiency.
A simple excuse that you're trying to rely on, try to get yourself ahead, saying, "Oh, why me? Why me?" Dude,
no,
you want to be a cop, be self-reliant, say, I can do this, and get off your lazy can and go ahead and do it.
Hey,
Don't
I'm
say,
doing it.
I'm
taking law enforcement right now.
This 9-year-old kid
I'm taking law enforcement right now, man.
Because he has a brain tumor.
No, I'm taking law enforcement right now. And someday I want to go to the LAPD Police Academy, which is in Elysian Park, California, okay? But how come some little kid gets to have arrest powers? And I don't. Okay.
Dude, he's got an honorary badge. Yes, he has a capability, I'm sure, of arresting somebody. He's a 9-year-old kid with a brain tumor.
Yeah.
He's lucky to be able to go outside and play, let alone
What's the
have
odds
a
that this kid is?
power.
What are the odds that this kid is going to be able to go out and arrest somebody? All right. What are the odds?
Technically, he can though. Okay. Technically, he can.
Technically, you have the ability to grow up and be a person. Technically, this kid doesn't.
Hey, man.
Is that fair?
Hey.
Is that fair?
What about me?
You get to grow up and be an adult, and he doesn't.
How come I got bad stuff happen to me? I don't get no badge.
You're still alive, aren't you?
Huh.
You can make best.
You call that
do with what you have for the rest of your life, don't you?
I don't think you understand.
You don't have nothing bad that happened to you yet, man.
I had blemishing.
Got nothing even to cry about.
No, but I'm saying that when I was a kid, I had serious blemishing, and I had the syndrome of attention.
You had a skin condition. So other people get skin conditions. They grow out of them.
Serious blemishing. Did you ever see that? I don't think so.
Sir, I've seen a number of things.
You've seen blemishing?
Sure.
Okay,
it ain't nothing but a thing. Did you grow out of it?
But do you know?
Did you grow out of it?
Did you grow out of having blemishes, Dave? Didn't you?
Yeah, but it was on my back.
Do you have it anymore?
What?
Then stop your bloody whining, get off your butt, go back to college, earn your badge the way you want to.
Man,
or just get yourself a brain tumor and ask for one.
Well,
don't stand there in the welfare line saying, hey, you gave this kid one, I want one too, okay?
Man, I don't think you understand where I'm coming from. I don't think you understand where I'm coming from. That's all I'm saying, you know.
No, you don't understand where being a mature adult comes from and having compassion for a child.
Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. We'll be right back on the Phil Hendrie Show. Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. Hey, we have a website, the PhilHendrieShow.com website. Go there. Our Best of the Phil Hendrie Show CD, we've raised about $100,000 this year. Since my computer is down, I haven't been getting my communiques from my friend's place. Not their fault, my fault. The computer's down. Oh, that's another one. Pac Bell hasn't hooked us up yet. So you want to move. If you ever want to find out the state of America, move. If you ever want to find out how American business is doing, the state of service in America, we're 97,640, so we're slowly crawling our way to the $100,000 mark in sales for my friend's place. $97,642.50 roughly we've made for my friend's place, a resource center for homeless and runaway kids in Hollywood, and we thank you for that. And you can buy the CD online at philhendrieshow.com. It's $23.50, $3.50 shipping and handling, $20 for the CD. And all of the proceeds go to my friend's place, as I mentioned. And you can check out whatever else is on the website, which ain't much these days, huh, Melissa? They're going to have to start putting some of the wonderfully creative things that we have created for it up on the site, Brian. Because I don't think it's been updated. I realize that you're a little overworked. I don't think it's been updated in about 6 months, though. Bangor, Maine came on board as an affiliate back in, what was it, November? That's the big banner headline. Bangor! 1-800-449-8686. On the line with me from Monterey Park, California is Dave Oliva. He is a aspiring Los Angeles Police Department officer, but you're not. You're in school taking law enforcement, Dave, and you're also on the air here. A lot of people hearing you complaining about this kid who got an honorary badge. He was with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, this little Stephen Coombs. And
No, I don't want it to sound like that I got a problem with no kid with a brain tumor, okay?
Well, a lot of people are saying that, and that's what it's sounding like.
Well, if I'm saying that, then I apologize. All I'm saying is, Mr. Hendrie, I would like it if you would sponsor me for the Make-A-Wish, so that I could get the honorary badge. And
there's a couple of things wrong with that.
What?
Well, number one, you're old. You're 19. Number two, I don't think you have a life-threatening illness.
No, but what I'm saying is because of your role in the media as a talk show host, people will be on my side,
No, I don't know.
Because you have a radio show and you're a talk show host, you're influential in the community and around the country too. People will see my side.
That you should get a badge from the LAPD.
Because I deserve, because of my life has been tough, and because I would be a better honorary cop. And
because you've had blemishing and you have attention?
I have attention syndrome of the deficit. You know, and like that dude who called a few minutes ago about hyperactive or whatever, I never heard of nothing like that. I don't know of nothing like that. But when I was a kid, I was diagnosed with the deficit syndrome, and my mother could not afford for no medication. So,
all right, I understand that, and I know that growing up that way is probably tough. That guy had something called ADHD, which is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and you had ADD?
I had, yeah, that's what I had.
ADD?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here is Lenore on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Yes, I'm 19 years old myself, and I've had a difficult life, too. However, you know, you and I, for the guy who's got a problem, we've had the privilege of growing up. You know, at least we have the ability to go out and make something of ourselves, and we're not an 8-year-old boy who is, you know, sitting here every day knowing that he's going to die. You know, if you have a problem with his power to go out and arrest, you know...
That's what I mean,
you have the power for citizens arrest. If you see someone doing something wrong on the street, you know, you can call the cops. That is, you know,
well, all
that
I'm
is your
saying
duty. Or you can arrest them yourself as a citizen's arrest, you know?
No, you can't. No, I've
years
studied
old.
law enforcement. You cannot do no citizen's arrest unless you have a police officer there, okay? If he's
Well, then
just...
you call the cops, you know?
Well, look, okay, do you feel safe in your bed at night knowing some little kid with a tumor
Well, let me
is
ask
going
you,
to be
you're
arresting
19
people?
years old, right?
The kid's not going to arrest anybody. I'm sorry.
You are 19 years old.
Yes.
Then, and this little boy is, what, 8? That means you've already got 11 years that he's never going to have. You know, and who knows how many more.
Wait a minute, I think your math is off. It's 19...
What?
She said what?
He's got 11.
Well, 11
you
plus 8 is 19. Am I not correct?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I thought it was 10.
Then, you know, if you've got such a problem with a little boy, why don't you get an education? Because you obviously can't add. Your grammar is terrible. And instead of making fun... Or,
okay, Mr. Hendrie, you know, I'm not here to be laughed at tonight, you know. And
I'm sorry, but the lady made a point. You know, 11 plus 8 is what?
He's 19, okay? I'm sorry. But what I'm saying...
Let me ask you something. If this boy's got a brain tumor, do you really think he's going to hop out of his bed and arrest people?
That's the point, okay?
He's going to take his hospital gown, make it into a cape, and fly out the window to arrest people.
I agree with you, but I'm saying technically, he has the right to place you under arrest and detain you.
Well,
Come on,
I
the
have
kid's
the right to go blow someone's brains out, but it doesn't mean I hop on the bandwagon to do it.
Hey, what is that, man? Is that like a washing machine or something? Hello?
Maybe in your head, but not on my phone line.
What did you hear, Dave?
I heard some kind of weird thing. Okay, I just want to say something to the lady, all right? A, I agree with you that the kid has a brain tumor. B, I'm sorry that he's not going to live, but I am going to live, okay? What about the people that are going to live? Don't we get to have no badge?
See, you do get to have a badge, but since you also get to
Well, why don't you wait until...
You get to make an example out of yourself.
I want to just
by
ask
going
this.
to school and getting an education, which is something that little boy cannot do. So you make an example for yourself by earning your badge, and when you do earn that badge, then you talk about a little boy getting a badge for free.
Well, that's the point, Dave. You know, you're going to go to school. You're going to go to the LAPD Police Academy. You'll eventually graduate in the Los Angeles Police Department. Why can't you just wait to get your real badge rather than an honorary badge?
Because my whole life I had attention syndrome, deficit attention syndrome.
Attention deficit disorder.
Okay, and I'm overweight, so that means that, I'm overweight. Why don't the LAPD give me an honorary badge since I've had a rough life because I'm fat?
Are you? Is it terminal, or are you going to die from it? If you are, they should be able to.
I very well could.
It's not fair that kid can arrest people now and I can't. I've waited long enough. When you got the attention syndrome, 19 years is a long time. Because I've had to pay attention, for 19 years,
if that little boy did arrest somebody, do you think that the law enforcement people in London or England, wherever he's at, do you think they're going to take that seriously?
First of all, he doesn't have arrest powers in England.
Exactly.
He only has arrest powers
it's a foreign badge.
in Los Angeles, yeah.
And, he's sick. I kind of doubt that they're going to hook up his IVs.
Well, what's wrong with Mr. Hendrie?
What's wrong? And fly him to L.A.
What's wrong with Mr. Hendrie sponsoring me?
I don't know that I want to sponsor you, man. You're not terminally ill. You're a healthy, strapping young guy. You're in school taking law enforcement. You know.
But if you did, then they would let me do it.
Do you know what would be a good sponsor for you?
He's
a job.
What?
Because that's how America works. You get a job and you work for the things that you want in life. Then you can point your finger at someone who hasn't.
What are you doing for money?
Right now I work on a consumer hotline for Sears, 2 days a week.
Maybe that's why you're so good on the phone, you know.
Well, thank you. I mean, I try very hard.
I think she's being sarcastic.
Yes, I was.
Well, what's the point of him having an LAPD badge in England if he can't use it, okay?
What's the point of you talking on the
right.
phone when people can hardly understand your English?
I work for Sears. I take orders about people's washing machines and stuff like that. What are you talking?
That's why you're hearing washing machines in your head. You know what?
You're pretty funny. You know, I'd like to meet you and maybe, you know, we could have a beer or something and talk about it. But until that time comes, until you're lucky enough to have that day.
We're not old enough to have a drink.
Well,
and, I don't want to meet someone like you.
Check you out. You're 19, man. You're not going to have a beer or nothing?
If you want to deny a little boy an honorary badge, then there is no female in this country with any dignity who is going to want to meet you, talk to you, or whatever.
Well, let me ask you something. How come you got so tight-ass you don't have no beer at 19? What's up with that?
Well, being, you know, that I am familiar with the laws of this country, and I do not want to be a police officer, but I do know how the laws work. And
you want to be a cop, you can't have a beer at 19.
Exactly. If you look up the rules,
come on,
you
man.
can't drink at 19.
Oh, come on, man. My older brother could go out and get I get a sixer, a Lucky Lager or something, or some Falstaff or something. What's wrong with that?
And right, when you're arrested for drunk driving, you kill somebody before you get your badge.
When's the last time you saw Lucky Lager in a store, by the way?
Hey, they sell it in Monterey Park. They sell it in 2 stores in Montebello. And
okay, fine. Thank you, ma'am, for your call.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Lucky Lager in Falstaff.
Yeah, my uncle has a distributorship in Montebello.
Of Falstaff?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Here is, well, I'm getting to like you more and more, Dave. Here is West Palm Beach on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello, ma'am.
How are you doing tonight?
Fine, thank you.
I hope you can understand me. I'm getting over a cold. Bear with me.
Yes, and we can understand you fine.
Okay, great. I want to tell you something.
Is she talking to me?
Yes,
she's going to make a statement.
I'm speaking with you, Dave.
Okay.
I'm the mother of an 18-year-old.
Yeah?
And I'll tell you right now, if you ever got on this phone, as you did tonight, with your attitude and your character, I would take his 6-foot, 256-pound rear end to the shed. Period.
What? What are you talking about, man? I'm talking about dignity for me.
Dignity for me. Get a life, kiddo.
You got an outhouse or something? You take your boy to an outhouse? Is that what you said?
No, I said
She said she'd take him out to a shed, which is the good old-fashioned.
It's a figure of speech.
Right, it's a good old-fashioned way of disciplining kids.
What do you do? What do you do with them out there?
You spank them.
That sounds like the most perverted thing that I've ever heard in my life, man.
Dave,
you take a kid out to a shed and take his pants down.
It's a figure of speech, young man.
Well, okay. You know, the Viet Cong used to lock people up in sheds, ma'am, because I know my uncle was...
Dave, you're missing my point. What I'm trying to say is...
That's torture.
You're not of much character. I don't know what your upbringing was.
Right.
And I have no idea. And you know what?
My mother cleaned houses,
okay? All I can say is
my mother cleaned houses, okay? And my father,
I don't care if she built the Empire State Building.
My father worked for the Earl Scheib Auto Painting Company for 20 years.
That's a nice thing.
Okay.
Then you are not so deprived. Both your parents fed you, correct?
No, but I had attention of the syndrome.
So what? There's 5 million kids in this country with it.
Well,
and they're not crying.
But I'm talking up for myself.
I know what you're talking about. I've been listening to you driving home for half an hour.
I'm speaking up for myself.
I was so disgusted.
I'm speaking up for myself to say, this kid in England who's
No, you want a handout.
A handout? I'm asking for honorary badge. Well, I could use it to the betterment of the people of L.A. What?
Then work for it, my dear.
Go to school. Get your badge.
Okay, so there's one wasted badge out there right now. Some little kid who's got a lump in his head.
It's not a wasted badge.
Yeah, it's a waste of a badge. Well, I could be using
it,
arresting people and protecting the people of Los Angeles City and the community
outside.
If
any police department is listening to you right now, they wouldn't hire you in a heartbeat.
If you have an honorary badge, you can make arrests.
We got it already, man. We
If
understand.
any police department was listening to you, after listening to your comments tonight, they wouldn't hire you anyway. So you better look for a different career.
Let me ask you a question, okay? Mr. Hendrie is the talk show host. If he said that he would sponsor me for Make-A-Wish Foundation, you'd write them letters saying yes.
If he does, I'll never listen to his show again.
No, that's wrong. You would. He has influence as a talk show radio man. You have to do what
I
he
have
says.
influence, too, on my children. Apparently, you didn't have the right kind.
Can I ask a question? If this kid has a lump in his head, why is his wish to be LAPD and not to get a lumpectomy
It's
instead?
all he's got to think about.
Why doesn't he get the lump taken away? Yeah,
My
you
dear,
can't
it's
answer that,
terminal.
can you?
Do you understand what terminal means?
It's a terminal illness, okay? They can't take the lump away.
Bull crap, man. They have like laser
now
surgery.
do you want to be a
Now you're a
brain
doctor?
surgeon?
Ain't you seen the laser surgery that they got? They take like how old are you, ma'am? Well, how old are you, ma'am?
I'm old enough to be your mother.
Okay, they could take lasers and make you look like good and stuff. They have all kinds
Well,
of
I
stuff.
look just fine, my dear.
Well, whatever. I mean,
I'm a businesswoman. I'm not an idiot.
well, they can
But
do a
you're
lot of
acting
stuff.
like one.
They could lift your face, anything you want, man.
I don't
Okay.
need a facelift.
All right.
Okay, so
You're
you
getting
say.
off the subject, Dave.
Right. We have to take a break, ma'am. Thank you very much for your call.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. 1-800-449-8686. Phil Hendrie Show. Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. Dave Oliva, student at L.A. Pierce, law enforcement major and a aspiring Los Angeles police officer. You have managed here, Dave, when you contacted my producer to come on the show and talk about how you would like an honorary badge from the LAPD, I didn't think you'd manage to earn the enmity of the people calling in. But, you know, holding up this little boy, this 8-year-old boy who got an official badge, got an honorary badge from the LAPD, you know, even though he has a terminal illness, I think is a little sad, and I think a lot of people are seeing that.
Well, I did not want to come on and earn the amenity of the people, okay? What I wanted to say was I am Dave Oliva. I love the LAPD. LAPD is the greatest police department in America and the world, possibly, even better than the London, England police department. You know, but no wonder that kid wants to have an LAPD badge. But by the same token, why don't he want to have no London PD badge, okay? See, that's what I don't get.
Because he likes the LAPD. Because there ain't no TV shows with the London cops in it.
What about that one that I seen?
Oh, who cares, man? Let me take a phone call, okay? What do you mean, which one did you see?
The one with the woman, man.
What, Prime Suspect?
Yeah, that's the one. That's pretty good. That's about the London PD.
Okay, that's one. I don't know. They got a lot of TV reruns in America, in Britain, that have American shows, okay? Maybe the kid, if it wasn't that, he'd want to be running down a beach in Santa Monica.
A kid with a tumor, man?
I don't know. I'm just saying maybe he would with all of the TV shows. Here's Albany on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
Yes, ma'am, you're on the air.
Yes, hi. My name's
Hi.
Megan, and I
Hi,
want to
Megan.
respond to Dave. Dave, it really upsets me and saddens me. A man who is, you know, around my age, you make my age group a disgrace.
What did I do?
What did you do?
Yeah.
I really respect that you want to be a part of the the LAPD. That's great and all. This kid is 8 years old, and he's going to die.
I know.
And
So what does he need to be LAPD for?
He's...
Okay.
You know what? Do you hear yourself? You're so uneducated. I failed
because I'm
in
Mexican,
high school.
Just because I'm Mexican
I worked
doesn't
my
mean that.
butt off to get where I am, and I got a 3.3. I'm finishing my high school diploma in a community college, and I have aspirations. And I'm not asking for a handout. I don't want anyone to give me my career choice because, you know, I had a horrible, experience in high school. And, life treated me a little bit unfairly. That's not how life
Right.
works.
But if life treated you unfairly, you should get an honorary badge too or something.
Oh, so everyone in
What
the
happened
world
to you in
who
high
has
school?
something bad happen to them, they should get an honorary LAPD badge or
Well,
have,
no.
what they want in life just handed to them.
No, but seriously, what happened to you in high school?
I got made fun of. I had teachers tell me I'm gonna fail. You know, when I had a teacher told me I was a liar and I have no friends and that I'll never amount to anything.
Did you fail?
Yeah, I did.
Well, see, that teacher knew what she was talking about.
And then I worked my
wait
way
a second. She worked her way back from that, okay?
But you didn't even graduate from high school, right?
No, but I'm in college finishing my high school there. That's a pretty tough thing to do.
You know what I'm doing
right now?
What about
you? You're
okay,
talking
that's
about
fair
being
enough.
a part of the LAPD, but are you? No, you're not. You're
I'm saying that you deserve the badge too.
And wanting to get a handout.
You should get the
thinking,
badge
oh,
too.
Poor me. It's such a poor life.
No, I'm saying you should get the badge too. Now me?
I don't want a badge. I want to feel.
You don't want LAPD?
I want to feel gratified for my hard work.
Where do you live?
I live in New York.
And you don't want no LAPD badge?
Why would she want an LAPD badge? She lives in New York.
Well, you don't want no NYPD badge because that's nothing, man. LAPD is the best badge. Is that the one you want?
Hey, why? I want to hear
Whatever,
this.
man. She didn't even call in to ask for a badge.
One reason why it's so important for you to be in the LAPD.
Because all of my life, ever since the first time I flipped on the tube and I seen Martin Milner and Kent McCord, man, on Adam 12, I went, yeah, man. I seen him on the reruns one time, and they were driving down the street. And I said, those two dudes, that's what I want to be. And then I went out and
You're
I seen
missing the point, buddy. The
No.
whole point of being a police officer is to
Martin
make
Milner
our
and Kent
community a
McCord.
better place. It's not to be like the guys on TV and be all big, bad, and tough. It's about helping the people that we live with every day. It's about helping that 8-year-old who has a tumor. It's about helping, the person you live next to. It's not about looking good or
That's great.
being on television.
That's great, man.
I also loved Robert Urich and SWAT. And
Are you listening to anything she's saying? Are you hearing what she's saying? Being a cop is about helping the community.
No, man, it's not. It's about arresting people. That's
oh my
what
God.
it's all about.
You know what? I feel nothing but sadness.
Did you ever see Colors with Robert Duvall and Sean Penn?
You are such a
Man, that was
disgrace
so
to my age
bitchy.
group.
What?
You
What did I
are
do?
such a disgrace.
What did I do?
You are.
That's
I
about
hate
the-
to
about
say it,
the
but
job.
you're an idiot.
I'm an idiot?
You're
the
an
one that
idiot.
didn't even
You're
you didn't
missing
even
the whole point of
You didn't
life.
graduate from high school. What do you mean I'm an idiot?
I'm
I got
not
my
an
GED.
idiot. I'm actually
and I
in
work for
high
Sears
school.
2 days
I'm
a
just
week.
doing it at a college.
And right now I'm going to be LAPD as soon as I get out of LA Pierce College.
Oh.
Did you see Robert Duvall die in Colors? Tell me that wasn't right on. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh man,
Yeah,
really.
let me catch my
really
breath,
need,
and then I'll be ready to
I feel
roll.
bad that you had such
Let
a
me
bad
catch my
upbringing
breath.
because
I'll
you
be
really
ready to
did.
roll, man. Hey, let's roll on that one. You know what cops say all the time? They say, let's roll on it, man. That's what I want to do. I want to roll on
really?
something.
Cops
What?
are there to help, not to
You want to get together
look
and
good,
roll?
not to arrest people.
I can roll on you, baby.
They're trying not to arrest people. They're trying to help people.
Well, that's no fun.